Hello and welcome to another episode of Scribe Adda. The US today saw some of its darkest moment in history after President Donald J. Trump supporter stormed into the Capitol Hill building demanding what they call a fraudulent election to be overturned. Let us not get into who instigated the mob because law enforcement agencies are already doing that. Rather, let us have a broader look at what this entails for the rest of the world and how President-elect Joe Biden has a huge task in front of himself. As US is the world's oldest democracy, it serves as an example as to how well-functioning democracies work. But if this is going on in the US, where will the world turn its head in times of a crisis? More importantly, some authoritarian leaders will now start using this violent incident for their own benefit. Let me give you an example. Look at this tweet made by Hu Jin, who's the editor-in-chief of Chinese state-run Global Times. He says, quote, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi once referred to the Hong Kong riots as a beautiful sight to behold. It remains yet to be seen how she will comment on the recent development in Capitol Hill. Condemn violence and condemn all the people who glorify violence. This comes at a time when China is already putting behind bars pro-democracy activists in Hong Kong. Further, imagine a country like North Korea, which is already under heavy censorship, use this incident to define its style of functioning in front of its people. President Trump, in his 4-year tenure, threatened to pull US out of the NATO, withdrew from the Paris Climate Change Agreement and also the Iran nuclear deal. These were not just random agreements made by random institutions. These are future policy making decisions, and by showing disregard to them, the US's place has already come down in the world hierarchy. Further, world leaders including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, UK PM Boris Johnson, New Zealand PM Jacinda Ardern, Canadian PM Justin Trudeau, everyone has criticized this violent incident. That apart, the leading news organizations like CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, they've all called this violent attack as a coup attempt and they have all asked President Trump to be sacked. As mentioned in this report by AFP journalist Andrew Beatty, ministers from countries like Germany and Italy are now saying that this incident resembles that of a Nazi Germany and Italy under Mussolini. The report quoted a senior Russian lawmaker as saying, quote, the losing side has more than enough grounds to accuse the winner of falsification. It is clear that the American democracy is limping on both feet. The violence which occurred today did not happen out of nowhere. In fact, just yesterday the New York Times had published an article titled Pro-Trump Protesters to Gather Amid Fears of Violence. We all saw the kind of protest which erupted after a black man named George Floyd was killed for a petty theft. We want Mr. Even today we saw that some of the protesters were carrying Confederate flags with them in the Capitol Hill. So what has happened is, one Republican president named Abraham Lincoln helped abolish slavery and other Republican president named Donald Trump has brought back the country to square one. This is distressing on so many levels. However, it is the last thing which the US needs today. With over 20 million confirmed cases of coronavirus and over 350,000 people reported dying till date because of the disease, the world's largest economy is the worst hit by the pandemic. In my previous videos, I've talked about how Trump mishandled the coronavirus situation. All this shows that President-elect Joe Biden has a very tough task ahead of him to unite a very deeply divided country. Being a seasoned and senior politician, he may just be the right person who has enough compassion to take on board both school of thoughts and move together. Maybe, just maybe Joe Biden may be able to revive America's status as the beacon of democracy for the rest of the world. And that's all I have in this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Apart from that, do consider subscribing to us on Instagram as well because we post daily news there in 2 minutes. So see you in another video. Till then, take care and stay safe.